Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another tier list. This is one that I wanted to do way back on Halloween. I just never got the chance to. Today, I'm ranking Halloween candy. Mostly because these are just mainstream candies, not the random that nobody's ever heard about from the mom and pop shop 2 miles down the road. Might be good candy, just never had it. But here's how this is gonna work. Listen, I'm well aware, okay? I'm well aware. I know that I'm fat, so you can trust my judgment when it comes to candy. With that being said, we're gonna rank them on a scale from S to F tier. S, pinnacle of a candy. This is exactly what I want to see door to door. A, just below that. Still great candy, but it just doesn't always hit that itch. B, very average. Like, I'm not mad, but I'm not happy that I'm getting it in my bag. C is below average. Like, I'm not gonna be livid with the person for giving it to me, but I'm not gonna be happy. And F, if you hand me this, I promise you, I will hunt you down. Like a Magic and Marvel rivals, I will stand around your corner and wait for you to leave. Without further ado, let's get into it. And here we are, okay? We've got a list of 48 different candies here. Actually, 47 different candies. Actually, 46 different candies. One salty... Oh! There's vegetables. Well, you know what? I didn't do a proper count. I'm not going to pretend like I did. We've got a bunch of candy, okay? And to be honest, I'm totally down later in the year around Halloween to actually taste test these and redo this ranking. But like I said, you should trust my judgment. I'm fat. We are starting off with 100 grand, okay? I know 100 grand. It's like the crunch of Snicker bars, if that makes sense. All right? And for that reason alone, this is going into A tier, okay? Listen, this thing might seem old-fashioned and people might hate it. I like it. It's going into A tier. Three Musketeers, for me, it's gonna go into B. Listen, it's perfectly average. It just doesn't have enough to it. It doesn't have the oomph to be anything higher. Airheads, I'm also putting in B. Again, completely average. They just tend to texturally not be fantastic towards the end. So I just got to put it in average. Almond Joy is my first S tier. Listen, this might sound like incredibly white of me. I don't know, because apparently it's not a popular thing. I will suck a d for some good Almond Joy. Matter of fact, I'm doing it however you want if you give me a king size. I said it. Almond Joy is going into S. No need to say anything else. Babe Ruth. Oh, it's Baby Ruth. Whatever. Whatever they did with this thing, it's just not that great. It's so hard to chew through, and it always seems bland to me. But it's still not bad, so it's going into C. Butterfinger, second S tier. Butterfinger is, I feel like this is why, like, this should be universally a thing. S tier. Crispy peanut butter and chocolate. Goated. No more to say. No more to say. Goated. Candy corn, going into C. Listen, this is well below average, but it's not F tier, because I willingly eat candy corn. I don't think it's that bad. Matter of fact, give me the one that's got a little bit of chocolate in it. It could be B. Crunch is going into A tier. Crunch is good. 100 grand is a better version of it. It can't go above it. Dots are going into F. Dots are hard to chew. They've got no flavor. Every single time I get it in one of them tiny little boxes and I gotta like bang them to get them out of the box, they're going into F. I have a deep hatred for Dots because I almost choked on one. Is it because I'm a little bit slow in the brain? Absolutely. But I can still have my issues with it. Fun Dip is going into A tier. Listen, I feel if it came with 2 sticks, that way you could actually fully use the dip part of the candy, it would easily go into S. But sometimes you're left with half of a package of dip and it really just you off. So it's going into A tier. Gummy bears, Haribo Gold Bears, it's going into B. It's perfectly average. Lots of the time, they don't have that much flavor, okay? I like the little clear ones. I don't even know what the flavor that is. But really, other than that, it's kind of just lost everything. So it's kind of average. Heath is going into C tier. Heath always gets stuck in my teeth, okay? And it's a pain in the ass to get out. Hershey's, I feel like this is an easy S tier. Listen, are there better ways to have chocolate out there? Yes, Belgium and Germany exist. They got fantastic chocolate. Hershey's is perfectly fine for me. Hot tamales, I'm putting these into F. I love spicy, all right? I just put some ghost pepper hot sauce on my burger. I like spicy. Do not mix my candy with spicy. Jolly Ranchers are going into A. Listen, these guys get stuck in my teeth too, but the difference is these guys actually taste good. Easy A tier. Kit Kat, also easy S. The crunch that you get from the wafer inside of the candy. These are the Krabby Patty gummies. They have no flavor whatsoever. But I remember as a kid, every single time I got one, I was excited. You know why? Because it was a Krabby Patty. It was like amazing to me. And then now that I'm older and I'm looking at it, I was like, yeah, the design's cool, but it has no flavor. Going to C tier. This is hard candy. Maybe I should have read it. This is going into B tier. These get stuck in my teeth all the time. Dum Dums are amazing. Such a diverse amount of flavor. Also, let me know if you've ever won anything from one of them. They got like the freaking things that are on the wrappers. Like, yeah, you can win something. Never won a single thing. I don't know if it happened to anybody else. Peanut M&Ms, they're going into S tier. Peanut M&Ms have something different than M&Ms, which are going into A. Peanut M&Ms, they like, you got a little more of a crunch and a diverse flavor. I think I just like peanut butter and chocolate, I'll be honest. M&Ms, they give me a weird chemical taste in my mouth after a lot. Mike and Ike's are going into S. I have Mike and Ike's at least 2 times a month. They're good. Milk Duds, personally, had Milk Duds a couple of times, and every single time I look at it, I think of it as like the back of somebody's head. And they taste like it too. They're terrible. Milk duds are legitimately awful. When they stick to your mouth, they don't taste good. They taste like the back of somebody's head. Not that I've tried that before. Nerds, those guys can go into A. Like, you could take the little box and just, that looked, what? They diverse in flavor. They're good. Pretzels, honestly, I'm not going to put them in F tier, but if you're giving me pretzels as a Halloween thing, go f yourself. Reese's Pieces are going to go into A tier. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, these are different in flavor. They do not taste the same. These things are goated. These are also goated, but it's got the same issue as M&M's, where after a little bit, chemical taste in your mouth. Rolo is going to go into F tier. I hate Rolos. One, every single time I go to open one, it's always difficult as f. Why make your candy difficult to open? I don't know. They also don't have much flavor, going into F. Skittles, honestly, it might be a hot take. I'm not the biggest fan of Skittles. I don't like the texture of them after a little bit. They feel weird in my mouth. I'm putting them in a B tier. Smarties, I remember crushing these up, and I used to like try to smoke them when I was in middle school and high school. And last week, I have fun with them. Do they taste good? No, but they're going in S tier for the experience. Snickers are going into, I want to say, B tier. See, the thing is, with 100 grand, it adds something. That rice pop is fantastic. Snickers doesn't really have that, so it's going to go there. Sour Patch Kids are going into B tier. Are Sour Patch Kids good? Yes, they taste fantastic, but they hurt the hell out of the roof of my mouth. Ruins food for me for the rest of the day. Starburst, I'm honestly mad when I get a Starburst. 1, difficult to open. 2, hard to chew. 3, get stuck in your teeth. The thing is, they're not going into F tier because they taste great. Swedish Fish, honestly, they're okay, but they also just don't have that much flavor. So I guess I gotta put it into C. Tootsie Roll, I'm putting into F. Talk about candy that gets stuck in your teeth and is annoying. Tootsie Rolls are such a large culprit of that. Trolley, these things suffer the same as Sour Patch Kids, but they have less flavor. Twix are going into S tier. Easy S, honestly, in my opinion. This takes what a Snickers is and makes it crunchy and good. Twizzlers are going into F. If you give me Twizzlers, honestly, f you. I don't know what else to say. Terrible, terrible stuff. Vegetables, if you're giving me vegetables for Halloween, I don't think I could say what I would want to do to you if you give me vegetables on Halloween. Welch's Fruit Snacks, I'm also putting these in B. Welch's Fruit Snacks actually taste good, so I'm not mad at it when I get it. Whoppers, I think Whoppers are C tier. Hard to crunch down. Once you do crunch, it does taste good. These are the only candy I know of that gets stale. A stale Whopper will make you want to crash the f out. York Peppermint Patty is going to S. I'm 19 years old. I still steal my mom's peppermint patties when she gets them. Hopefully she doesn't see this, because then she can move them and I won't know where they are. If you give me a toothbrush, I'm going to do something. F tier. There we have it. This is not an objective tier list. This is a factual tier list. You want to see me actually get these candies and try them for a tier list on Halloween? Let me know, as well as any other tier list suggestions that you have for me to do. Catch me live on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays playing who knows what anymore, and that's going to be that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good one.